Are we on? I am live now. All right. There's the stagger. We got it. We got it. Good morning, my dear friends. Let's start the show. And it's Wednesday, June 8th. And everything's fine. Thank you once again. I appreciate everybody that views. And the last one got good exposure. And I just want to express my thanks that we can talk about things. I don't really get many comments as I'm doing it live, and I scroll down and I look at the comments to see if anybody's in there. Mostly it's good morning and everything, so it's breakfast time. No, it's not eggs and toast. It's spiritual breakfast. Sometimes it could be very nourishing. All right. June 8th. Jesus calling. This devotion, these devotions are in the book, the daily devotions, but this particular devotion is from Matthew and Psalm. I want you to be all mine, filled with the light of my presence. I gave everything for you by living as a man, then dying for your sins and living again. Most of you know the story. Hold back nothing from me. Bring your most secret thoughts into the light of my love. What a nice guy, huh? Anything you bring to me, I transform and cleanse from darkness. Sounds good to me. Sign me up. Sign me up. Why not? Okay. I know everything about you. Far more than you know of yourself. But I restrain my yearning to fix you, waiting instead for you to come to me for help. Imagine the divine restraints this requires, for I have all power in heaven and on earth. So it's hard for him to know that the children are struggling, but you got to come to him and say, hey, I need a little help. Come on. If people don't know this by now, jeez. Seek my face with the teachable spirit. Come into my presence with the thanksgiving desire to be transformed. So learning and yearning for information and wisdom is a great thing. And when he recognizes that, yeah, he knows what's going on, this and that. And then the people, especially the prayer beggars, and now, I mean, that are just convenient followers, but he knows who's truly devoted in their heart. And then he'll see them. And in a time of need, he says, I got you. I got you. I got you. I'm not his personal spokesperson, but I'm trying to figure it out. And with my personal experience, it's my reality. And we don't understand all the ways and, why couldn't you help this person when they were dying or in a bad crisis? And we don't know all the answers. It doesn't mean we should lose our faith. So, alrighty. Everything's going good here. I do the YouTube channel, A Cup of JoJo. I'm frozen on 14 subscribers. I'm frozen. So, just one of you, just go over there and subscribe and hit the like button and watch a video, because we got to get off of 14. We got to get off of 14. So, everything's good here. I'm truly blessed. And I've been watching the hockey playoffs, the NBA playoffs, and yeah, some of you people aren't sports fans, I understand. And I believe I'm going to Vegas in July some week in July. Got to get the details ironed out, but yeah, so that'll be fun. That'll be fun. Get away and enjoy life, and see some things and be entertained. I don't know if I'll be able to do my videos, but maybe you need a break from me. Slurping. Yeah, he's a slurper. It's a sloppy cup of JoJo. So, I'm psyched. I get psyched and I get energized, and yeah, I appreciate life. I appreciate life. I focus on things that I have and the blessings I have, and can't sweat the small whatever. Yeah, I mean, we come across things and obstacles and everything, but like I say in the videos, how do you battle those things? How do you battle those things? What tools do you use? Have they worked traditionally in the past, your past experiences? Or you might entertain some other things. So I can put this tool out there for you, and if you find it useful and if you find it positive, at the least reduce your stress and worry. That's all. God doesn't want to see you in terrible stress and worry, but guess who does? Satan. So God is there saying, I got you. Look at me. Look to me. He already conquered Satan, but he made a deal. He said, go ahead, see who you can get. My children will know who their father is. I know who my father is. But nonetheless, the demons in Satan's army can still come at you. But you got to know how to fight that stuff. That's what I'm here for. No, I fall victim too, but we still gotta try and rise up and rejoice. Nobody's perfect, just like the other video. Nobody's perfect, okay? Nobody's perfect. We're all sinners. I mean, geez, the disciples that are in the books of the Bible, they went around looking for Christians. They went around looking for Jesus followers to burn them in oil or hang them or whatever they did. So that means we have a chance. We weren't that bad. I mean, geez. So a little food for thought, a little coffee for thought, a little slurping. No slurp. All right. And I appreciate each and every one who come in here and at least open your mind up to listen. You put a little time. Time is such a valuable commodity. Time. We only have so much time in our lifeline. And I truly appreciate the 8 minutes, the 12 minutes, the 19 minutes or whatnot that you take out to watch me. I really appreciate that. I really appreciate that. Because time is more valuable than money. And my viewers, I really appreciate that. Time is a priceless commodity. And that's why I try to do some uplifting things and stuff to increase the value of our time. You're wasting time if you're under stress and worry all the time, beyond the normal things we need to address in our everyday life. So time, I'm at the age now, I'm pushing 60. My daughter is grown and successful and works overseas in a great job. that's in the humanity and everything else. So what do I do with my time now? I enjoy my hobbies and traveling and stuff like that. And I got a second chance at life. So I value this time more precious than prior to when I went down. So I better pay some respect to God and the angels that saved me from death or brought me back from death. So that's why I'm sticking to these platforms. I don't care if I got 14 subscribers on YouTube or 14,000. Yeah, I want to have exposure and reach people, not for the numbers, but for the people, to try to let's have a nice community. That's all. So, time. I appreciate the time that you spend in watching this video and the prior videos, and that is the true commodity of a lot of different things in relationships. Even if there's a couple that are living together or not living together, and they're caught up in their daily stuff, but how much time do they spend together? Time is the make or break of anything. And sometimes we get distracted where we don't realize, and we just take time for granted. I took time for granted until I was dead on the floor. That's why I think like this now, and with a sense of urgency. Maybe that's too strong of a word, but you see that I'm putting these out and trying to share some things. I owe, but I might have done it anyways, but I got a second chance. And if there's one person that's struggling, you heard the old cliche. If there's one person that's struggling, depression is running rapid, and everything else, and addiction is running wild. If there's one person that I can touch, that to turn them around and lead a better life, my job is accomplished here. That sounds cliche, but it's not. It's not. I know so many that have fallen, and they didn't have to fall. They did not have to. If somebody could have got to them sooner and said, hey, snap out of it. We got to try to get better. And that's why this tool right here, you can perform things miraculously. It's not fairy tale. It's he started this. So why is that such a far-fetched fairy tale idea to many? Divine intervention. Well, maybe there'd be more divine intervention when you say, yes, I know you, Father. Then he says, I got you, and I got your back. Just don't assume it. You know, a father and a child, the father might say, well, I know my child loves me, but you know what? The father still wants to hear it. That was where the power comes in. It's assumed that in that relationship that they love each other, but nothing's assumed in life when there's spiritual warfare going on. Don't assume nothing. You have to utter it, or think it, or however you wish to exchange that communication. Yes, I love you, Father. Thank you for the day. Thank you for the blessings I have. Bam, he says, thank you, my child. I will be in your corner. Oh, well, I tried that, Joe, and it doesn't seem to work. Well, so then you lose your faith? And then all deals are off? Well, no, you hang in there. You hang in there. You hang in there. Look what the biblical characters went through. They were elbow to elbow with Jesus. Look what they went through. So your crisis ain't jack squat compared to what they went through, and he got them. He had them. He eventually, you know, the kingdom is the goal. The kingdom is the goal. We all got a lifeline timeline anyways. The kingdom is the goal here. Whether you get cut short or live to 100, the kingdom is the goal. Yes, of course, as humans we want longevity, but so oh well. I just try to build awareness. Like I said, one person that is depressed and stop them from doing drugs or other maladaptive behaviors that ruin their life, and Satan is sitting back laughing. Nah, we gotta fight, my dear friends, my good people. If you vote for me on November 4th, I will lower taxes. All right, folks. So that's the message. Maybe later on my YouTube channel, I got a crazy story, organized crime, and how I was spared my life with psychopath, homicidal serial killers, where I didn't follow the rules, and I made it. I'm here talking, and I'll share that story later on today on YouTube, where I started realizing God's got my back. These angels are this divine intervention. I never drew really far away from God. I was raised that way, and I was always aware of divine intervention that has happened to me. But I was always, I was pushing the envelope and just thinking, how long could I go on this winning streak of not getting whacked, killed? So I pushed the envelope until I finally walked away from that world. So, all right. Share the video if you wish to. And when you go to YouTube, somebody hit the subscribe button. I've been stuck on 14. Hit the subscribe button and let's make 15 today. All right. And I got a crazy story over there, and there is a high profile character that that a lot of people know that he's in the story. National name that is in the story, and you just have to watch it and find out. So go over there, dinner time, evening time, and I'll have probably my video posted on YouTube, and share these videos if you like them. All right, we're building a community here. Power in numbers and strength. Let's do it. I mean, geez, what do you believe in? That's your business. You don't have to believe in me. Believe in the message. So it's about 20 minutes. Go over to a cup of JoJo, and if you're the one that gets me off of that 14 subscribers to 15 today, well, I can't say you'll be blessed more because I can't joke like that, but it's good faith, and let's grow. The louder the message, the more the power, and let's utilize God's power. All right, let's try. So that's 20 minutes. All right. So thank you so much. First and foremost, I really don't like saying share, and I'm not like that. But I see that's how you're supposed to do these platforms to spread your message. There's no monetary gain. Just spread the message. I mean, that's enlightening for you. That's spiritual food. So, all right, my dear friends, remember, a cup of JoJo, J-O-E, J-O-E. When you go there, I need 1 subscriber to get off of 14 subscribers. Okay? I'm a subscriber beggar. I'm not a prayer beggar. I'm a subscriber beggar. Please subscribe, please like, please comment, please share. Oh, wow. All right. On a more serious note, be the kings and queens of your world. Stay safe. Stay blessed. And if you can help somebody today in even the smallest fashion, do it. You'll live an extra year of your life. All right. That's it. God bless. Stay safe. And check me out later over on A Cup of JoJo. Take care. Thank you, everybody. God bless.